Oh, look at there, DJ Thumbs.
Yeah, Thumbs.
How you
Floor
doing?
director.
Welcome to the big show here on the web. Mitch English here, along with Nelson, Matthew Gunnar. Thanks for joining us, and Andy.
Thank you.
Here. Hey guys, thanks for sticking around. That's really cool, you guys, to talk about this. Music business, man, totally different. But I want to talk about that. My biggest question I want to ask you is, how hard of a decision was it cut off those long locks, dude? Because you had the best hair in rock and roll. Both
We were world champion hair farmers, guys. we were
hair farmers.
Yeah, we did it. We won the awards.
Hairband survivors.
I think Metallica copped you after that point. Huh?
Yeah, well, we had to blaze some trails, so it was in the realm of follicular challenges.
But I mean, that was almost like somewhat like your trademark. I'm not going to talk too much about it, but it was almost like your trademark.
We were
Was it
known
a
as the
big
guys
deal?
with the long blonde hair. We were, you know, it was just one of those things that didn't really matter what we were writing or singing. But, you know, it's like, oh, yeah, the guys with
Hey,
the
look,
long
when you
hair.
make Beavis and Butthead, it's like, dude, Nelson are chicks.
You know you made it
That's a
win.
good impersonation. I like that.
But no, it wasn't that big of a deal. Actually, Matthew cut his hair first, and then I realized, you know, he didn't die from it.
Right.
And then we gave our
Didn't hurt at
hair
all,
to Locks of
actually.
Love, which is a great
Didn't hurt
charity.
at all.
How long? I mean, we sound like a bunch of
95.
95 is when you did it.
Yeah.
But how long was your hair after that? That's not. I know it sounds like we're in a beauty shop right now, but
No, but you know, our hair was astoundingly long.
it was like down to your
ass
mid back,
length.
ass length.
Yeah,
Ass length,
absolutely.
yep.
All right. Well, there you go. That's enough about the hair.
It certainly didn't hurt you during that time. I mean,
No. Our whole thing was like, love us or hate us, you're going to know who we are.
Right.
We want to come out with a strong image.
I wanted that.
and you know the thing is too. I mean, in all seriousness though, it's like you guys come from 3 generations, or you're the 3rd generation of #1 hit makers, and so. You know, you've done everything in your family. I mean, your family has covered all genres of music. So in that way, it's really
but
cool.
also on the other side too.
Reinvented everything.
We've got sports guys too on the other side. You know, our Uncle Mark, who's now on NCIS.
Mark
Harmon.
Oh right.
And
I forgot
right.
about
Our
you
mom's
guys.
Right, and our maternal grandfather actually won the Heisman Trophy at Michigan in 1940.
There's no talent in your family.
And
No,
your,
no,
and
no.
your sister, she's doing well. She's doing much better.
She's doing great. Actually, I'm glad that you mentioned it. Tracy has been clean of cancer for lots
awesome.
of years, but she just had her thyroid removed yesterday.
Okay, well.
And so it's still kind of like an ongoing thing. It's one of those
Yeah,
things.
it's tough. It's like when you go through cancer and you have it, you know, she was a stage 3, right? Almost stage 4.
Yeah, Hodgkin's lymphoma, but she
so
beat that.
She
That's
beat
fine.
it,
That's
and the
good.
thing is, it's one of those things where you have to keep dealing with it years afterwards. You know, she was dancing on Broadway recently, and because of the chemo they gave her, she literally was breaking bones in her feet just by dancing. You know, it's like one of those things where they take you right to the edge and then bring you back. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Sure. I guess. I
think
mean, we've
that's
never done it,
courage,
but
you know what I mean?
I'm sure it would make you appreciate life. You know, that's what it's all about. She's got 2 beautiful kids now that she didn't have before she would die.
She's had a great career too. I'm on Square Pegs.
Square Pegs, yeah.
Was my favorite, dude.
You're dating yourself.
I know that's right. But I loved her. She was great. She was the
Yeah,
Valley
she's-
Girl. And
she's
then
a great lady, too.
Diagnosis Murder, I think she was on, or one of those.
No, she was on the Father Dowling Mysteries
that's
with
what it
Tom
was. I
Bosley.
apologize.
Of Crime Fighting None.
Yeah,
That's
that's
acting. Yeah.
That's acting.
So tell us, we should just talk real quick about the new Cars CD.
Well, it's a companion disc to the movie,
Okay.
Cars, and it's the second one because the first one was really successful. I think it sold 3 times platinum to little kids, and it was great. It's just a children's album. It's you know, kid-friendly album, rock and
Cool
roll.
movie,
You know,
too.
and by the way, doing, you know, I mean, like I said before, you guys have done all different types of music, and doing some of the kid stuff is a great way to stay in the adult's head. I know that we've
Oh,
got,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know that
That never
Curious
gets out of the
George
minivan,
album,
I'm
that's
telling you.
by Jack Johnson.
Uh-huh, yeah.
And I know every word to that because I have a kid, and it's like it gets me more into his other. I go out and buy his albums because you know they're in my mind, and so you know I think that's a great thing to do.
It's cool. It's playing in the minivans all day.
Exactly.
And if you were to play it backwards, it would say, "Buy Nelson
By
products."
Nelson product.
Yeah.
I bet you there's women out there. I got to say this. I bet you there's women out there now who fantasized about sleeping with you guys in the '80s, who now listen to your music with their kids.
Right there
Well,
with
to a
Barney,
certain-
you know?
To a
what I'm
certain
saying?
degree,
Yeah.
on so many different levels, we're responsible for their kids. You know, in
That's what I'm
certain
saying.
ways.
You're responsible for making the kids, and now you're responsible for entertaining the
That's
kids.
right.
There it is.
My theory is when George Carlin went over and did Thomas the Tank Engine, you remember they did
Yeah.
that?
Oh, yeah.
I said, anybody can do this. You know, anybody could go from whatever they were and do kids stuff. So I think that pretty much opened the door. George Carlin is pretty much a trailblazer.
Yes.
If you think of it that way.
Yes, yes. His list of words that you can't
say
say.
on TV.
And then he's doing it.
Yeah, now he's doing Thomas the Tank Engine. Perfect. All right.
And coming up this weekend, you guys are going to be at Epcot?
We're at Epcot. We're playing Flower Power for the
We're actually
6th
there
year.
now. We're actually there
Oh, right now. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, we're there now. We're
Okay.
yeah, we're there for the next couple of days.
Okay.
We have a wonderful schedule. It's, you know, it's 3 shows a day. They're short shows, but it's an interesting thing.
And you're
you
playing
know?
your dad's song too, which is kind of like the theme song.
Yeah,
right?
Garden Party. It's
Yeah.
well, it's Flower Power, so it's a themed '60s concert. So we do at least one of our songs on each set, but it's primarily Rick Nelson music that we're doing.
Because the rest of the artists, are, you know, primarily artists from the 60s and 70s.
I think we had.
So we're representing.
That's right.
Last year from the
Yeah,
Monkees. I can't think of his name.
Was it Davy Jones?
Davy Jones.
Davy Jones.
Yeah.
Davy Jones was out there last year.
Go. Look
Well,
what
grab a
you've
microphone.
done
Here we go.
to me. Yeah.
That's it. Okay. We'll
the
leave it at
first Brady
that.
Bunch movie was classic.
Yes.
Okay. Now I know we're going to get some folks since we're on the web here. Do you guys have a MySpace page?
We do. It's well, the Nelson Brothers is on MySpace. We also have a second site, which is for our side band called Scrap Metal, which is all kinds
really?
of fun. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
We put a band together that's got all the lead singers from the '80s hair bands that people know. So we've got in one band we've got Mark Slaughter from Slaughter. Kip Winger stops by every now and again. We've got the two of us. We've got Eric Martin from Mr. Big. Our drummer's the guy who sings Sister Christian and Night Ranger.
Oh, that
And
is
we're
awesome.
playing in
Great
2 weekends
idea.
with Jimmy Jameson from Survivor.
You know, I call it the world's greatest guilty pleasure cover band. You know what I mean?
What a great name though too. I just got put it together. Scrap Metal. I
Yeah,
got it.
people actually come see it, and it's like watching a live version of their
kidding me? I'll be
80s
in the front
mixtape.
row.
It's
Oh,
cool.
and that's on MySpace. Okay, scrapmetal.com.
Yeah, it's
or what?
MySpace Scrap Metal Band.
Alrighty. So I'm gonna add you guys, and so make sure you add me because I know you
Okay.
guys
All
are
right.
on
Good
MySpace. I
deal.
know it's silly, but I like it.
know.
All right. And this is the web. Thank you very much, Matthew, Gunnar Nelson. You can check them out there on their websites. Thanks for sticking around, guys. That was really cool.
Oh, no problems.
Catch a
As
Daily
always.
Buzz tomorrow morning. We'll be back. Until then, y'all take care. We'll see you on the weekend.